Lahat po tayo ngayon ay apektado. May mga negosyo na nagsasara, may mga tao nawawalan ng trabaho. So ang tanong, ano po ang diskarte po natin sa panahon ng uncertainty? Kung gusto niyo malaman, tune in, don't tune out.
Videos that will make you wealthy and debt-free.
Hi there, this is Chinkee Tan, also known as Mr. Chink. Positive, maraming salamat po sa pagtangkilik sa channel na ito. Kung hindi pa kayo subscriber, please do click subscribe and don't forget to click the bell button. Pag may mga bagong videos, manonotify po kayo kaagad. Sa panahon po ng krisis, there are only three choices that we can go. Whether you are an entrepreneur or whether you are an employee. Number one, die, survive, or flourish. Alam mo, maraming mga negosyo ay affected. Okay. Ulitin ko, may mga iba namatay, di ba? Nakikita po natin na talagang hindi na makaka-recover. Especially yung mga SMEs na nag-uumpisa na napakalaki ng overhead, nagbabayad siya ng overhead, wala siyang benta, tapos meron pa siyang mga bills na darating. Nako, medyo nanghihingalo na yan. Number two, may mga negosyo rin naman talagang nagpo-flourish. Ngayon, as is, syempre kung nasa alcohol business ka, nasa tinatawag na yung gamot, di ba? Or let's say face mask, PPE, yan po, pagkain, talaga nagpa-flourish pa rin po siya, lalo na kung delivery. Pero right now, itong importante, na kailangan po, we need to learn how to what? Change the way we do things. So in order for us not only to survive, but to thrive. Kailangan po ng tinatawag natin ng pag-iisip ng panibagong mga ideas po. Sa totoo lang, lalo na pagka dumating po yung mga crisis na ganito, meron tayong tinatawag na major disruptor po. Like for example, kung natandaan nyo na po yung internet, nung panahon po nung lumabas ang internet, sinabi po ni Bill Gates to nung unang panahon pa, if your business is not in the internet, you will be out of business. You're going to be out of business. And totoo yan. Totoo yan. Kung negosyo ng kung itong negosyo mo offline ka, yung competition mo naka-online, ngayon sa panahon sino magsa-survive? Yung mga nasa online. Number two, also in texting. Sa texting po, natandaan nyo po, may mga beeper companies, pager, di ba? Info page, tapos packet bell, lahat yan. Yung mga beepers company nowadays are dead. Patay na. Sino pong pumatay? Yung mga tinatawag na SMS technology, Viber, di ba? May mga texting. Yan po ang pumatay, sa totoo lang. Nung pumasok po, let's pag-usapan natin in form of entertainment, di ba? Naalala nyo pa nung panahon na may Betamax at saka Laserdisc? Nako! No, patay na po lahat yan. The video store or rental is dead. Bakit po? They cannot reinvent themselves. Hindi na nire-reinvent yung sarili nila. Ngayon po, ang labanan na po, streaming, Netflix, di ba? Online na. Right now, ito rin. Pag-usapan natin in mode of transport. Taxi companies are also dead because they cannot reinvent themselves. Like for example, sino pong pumatay sa mga taxi companies? Syempre, hindi Grab, yung Uber, talagang wala na. And likewise, the virus. This virus na ito will kill also some of the businesses and some of our jobs. Mawawala na po talaga. It's forcing us to do something. If we do not do something, just like the pager companies, just like yung mga rental companies, just like yung mga taxi companies, we will share the same fate. Lahat po tayo ay mamamatay. It will die. So the keyword right now, listen to this. The keyword right nowadays, if you're an entrepreneur, if you are an employee, if you're a professional, the keyword right now is reinvention. Why do we need to invent? Simple lang. It's either we reinvent or we die. Ganun kasimple lang po ngayon. Die, di ba? Reinvent so that you can survive and thrive. This is a perfect time for us to reinvent. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, I'm a product of reinvention. What do I mean? Kung alam nyo lang po yung history ko po, ako po ay dating actually artista. Pero dati pa, before artista, meron din akong negosyo. May mga buy and sell, business. Pagkatapos nun, nag-concert producer ako. Kaya doon ko nakilala si Randy Santiago. From a concert producer, from a businessman, tapos concert producer. Ngayon, nag-artista ako during the time, kahit ayaw nyo nang maniwala. Pagka-artista din, na-realize ko, I'm only good as my last picture. That's the reason why I went back to business. I went to distribution, the selling of mga direct selling products. And I also was successful during the time. unfortunately, I learned na hindi ko kaya na gawin to for a long term because my family is growing and the demand of the business is eating much of my time. So I again reinvented myself to what? Start speaking, communicating about a topic which is very close to my heart. It's about money. And then I wrote a book. From a book writer, I became a radio and TV personality. Hindi na po sa entertainment, kundi nasa news na po. And then from there, naging speaker po ako. And from there, naging social media influencer na rin po. Nagigets nyo? So, yung story ako ng buhay, when I look back, it's all about reinvention. So that's the reason why I want you right now to think as an employee, as a businessman. How can I reinvent myself? How can I reinvent the way I do business? So right now, if you want to learn how to reinvent yourself, allow me to share with you five simple tips on how to reinvent yourself. This is my journey that I like to share with you kung paano ko ni-reinvent ang sarili ko. Number one thing, in order for you to reinvent yourself, identify what you are good at. Kung saan ka magaling, stick to it. Kung ang core competence mo is pagkain, di ba? Business nyo, food, restaurant. So, I think you have to reinvent your model instead of waiting for the customer to come in. Right now, it's time for you to think about delivery. You go where the customers are. Diba? Tuloy mo pa rin negosyo, pero switch mo na yung model mo, business mo. Baka maliit na, hindi mo na kailangan ng yung mga kailangan mag-sit in. For the meantime, we do not know kasi gaano katagal to. Pero ituloy mo pa rin yung negosyo mo para meron ka pa rin revenue na pumapasok. Instead na hinihintay mo na pumunta yung mga tao sa supermarket, alam mo kung may supermarket ka, mag-iisip din ako na ship ko na lang. Ship ko na lang para hindi na sila pumunta. Tapos magcha-charge ako ng extra fee. So, reinventing. Kung ikaw ay empleyado naman, identify what you are good at. Kung magaling ka, alam mo, accountant ka, ay nako. Instead of you going to the office para mag-work, pwede ka nang tumawag sa mga kumpanya at individuals, I can do your booking online. Yung bookkeeping mo, online na. Padala mo lang sa akin resibo lahat, digitally, picture mo lang, ako nagagawa ng VAT mo lahat. So you can reinvent yourself. And that's number one. Number two, ito lang po, in order for you to reinvent yourself, you have to learn how to move out of your comfort zone. Yun na po. Kasi we're so used to doing something na talagang, ito na parang, alam mo, parating ko sinasabi, ang karpintero, ang hawak parating martilyo. Ang tingin niya sa lahat ng problema, pako. Kaya nga, kailangan po, reinvent po natin ang ating sarili na kailangan sabihin natin, oo, dati hindi ko ginagawa, pero kailangan gagawin ko na. Like for example, may kakilala ko mga speakers. May mga speakers, hindi ako mag-online, hindi naman para sa akin yan. Nahiya ako kumusap sa camera. Ngayon, paano ka kikita pag speaker ka? Diba? Walang seminar, walang public meeting, walang public gathering. So mapipilitan ka na. You have to move out of your comfort zone. And then third thing, never be afraid to try. Huwag ka matakot. And the reason why that you don't want to do it because natatakot ka, baka hindi mag-work, kung ano man, baka mapahiya pa ako. Nako, this is not the time for you to have pride. Swallow your pride. Magpaka-humble po tayo. And let me tell you the reality. Alam niyo naman to as entrepreneur, once you try something that is new, you are bound to fail. You are going to fail. Failure is part of the process. That's the reason why ang importante, matuto ka na ngayon, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. Pagkatapos yan, switch. And then, number 4, ang kailangan natin gawin to reinvent ourselves, invest on learning. This is the perfect time. Ang dami mong oras, invest on reading. Invest on attending online seminar that is relevant to your core competence, to your field. How can you sharpen your axe? Kung mapurol ang palakol mo ngayon, kailangan patalasin mo. Increase your learning, my friend. It's not because that I'm in the education field that's the reason I'm telling you this. Let me tell you this. This is a time for me to learn. I absorb a lot. That's the reason why I can give. I can share. Nagigets nyo? So ito po, ulitin ko yung 4 things. Number 1, identify what you are good at. Number 2, move out of your comfort zone. Never be afraid. Number 4, invest on learning. And number 5, para sa akin, ito ang pinaka-best. In order for you to reinvent yourself, find a mentor. I'll end with this story. In 2006, I made another reinvention. I changed again. I sold all my businesses to get into public speaking. Pero prior to public speaking and book writing, I sought the counsel of my mentor, no other than Francis Kong. Sabi ko, Ninong, he's my Ninong. Sinabi ko, I don't think it's already for me to do more business because it's taking so much time from my growing family. I want to have more time with my family. So, I'm planning to sell off my business to start something that is new. Sabi niya, anong plano mo? Sabi ko, actually, I don't have an idea. Tinanong niya sa akin, ito yung tanong sa akin, what are you good at? Sabi ko, I'm good in communicating, talking, convincing people. O sabi niya, if you're good at that, that's what I do, join me. Sama ako. So, ano ginawa ko? Ako yung taga-bit-bit ng mga laptop niya. Ako yung gumagawa ng PowerPoint niya. Ako yung nag-assist sa kanya tuwing may seminar siya. Nagigets nyo? And then, ang ginawa niya, minentoran niya ako. Sabi niya, o sige, Chinkee, pag may speaking engagement ako one whole day, I'll give you 1 hour. Speak ka. So, natuto ko. May nag-mentor po sa akin. To cut the long story short, that was around 11 years ago. After 11 years, I started my own career. I have my own books, diba? So, in other words, I speak around 200 plus times in a year. I would not have done this, believe me, yung reinvention without my mentor, si Francisco. So, maraming salamat, Francis, for really helping me out, especially during the times when I was in the darkest moment. That's the reason why I want to give back to you guys in times of crisis right now. Uulitin ko. You have 3 choices. It's either you die, you survive, or you flourish. You die, survive, and you flourish. My question to you right now is this. Are you willing to survive and flourish? If you say yes, you must be willing to reinvent yourself right now. Reinvent your business, reinvent yourself. So, are you ready to reinvent yourself? If you say yes, but you don't know really, okay, ano yung dapat mong gawin? Good news. Ito yung good news. I have invited my mentor to help us to reinvent ourselves. Kung sino nag-mentor sa akin, isi-share ko po sa inyo. Sino po to? Si Francis Kong. I've invited Francis Kong into a session. Dalawa kami coming together. Ang title po ng session is How to be the Best Version of Yourself. Akmang-akma po sa panahon ngayon. Alam mo anong mangyayari niyan? This can help you professionally and personally. It will also, this session of Francis Kong will help you to discover what is really hindering you from succeeding. He will also help you to discover your yung mga stumbling block that's really sabotaging your success. Sa program na ito na How to be the Best Version of Yourself, he will help you to reprogram your mindset, the way you speak, the way you think, the way you live. He will help you to reprogram yourself to become successful. Yung parang developing a mindset of success and then to live your best life ever. Okay, question, Chinkee. Saan namin mapapanood yan? Pupunta ba kami sa seminar? Hindi nga kami makalabas. Good news. Good news. This is through FB Live. Facebook Live po. Private group lang nga to. Private group. Kailan? April 18. Mark it on your calendar. April 18, live po to. Saturday, 9 p.m. up to 12. 9 p.m. up to 12 po. Okay, it will be, yung portion ko will be live. Yung kay Francis po, naka-pre-tape na po siya. 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. po. Saturday, okay, 9 p.m. po. Sa April 18 po. Next question, may investment ba? Yes. FYI, for you to attend the session of Francis, you have to invest a lot. Because medyo, siya, nandun na siya. So, but we have agreed because of these difficult times right now. Ang original rate niyan ngayon is 2,598, but because of this crisis nga, we want to allow people to join, okay, more. So that's the reason why we're bringing the price down to what? 598 only. Let's remove the 2,000. It's only 598. The reason why, ito lang naman po naman. Bakit may may price pa? Kasi, pag binigay namin free, maniwala ka, walang value. So, we want also to filter and qualify sino lang yung mga talagang interesado. If you want to reinvent yourself and be part of this session, and join this seminar, all you need to do is just type the word called BEST. Type the word called BEST if you want to enroll in this special online course. Type the word called BEST right now. After this broadcast, I will send you the link. I will send you the link so that you'll be able to enroll and register. I hope that you are enlightened in this short session of ours. I know medyo mahaba-haba na itong konti. Pero ulitin ko, you have 3 choices right now in times of crisis. It's either you die, you survive, or you flourish. It's your choice. Time to reinvent yourself, invest on yourself, invest on learning, and learn from the great mentor, Francis Kong. This is Chinkee Tan saying, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always. Chink positive. Bye.
Congratulations kay Chinkee Tan. 500K. Wow! Gawin natin yan times 5. Yan ang gawin mong goal. Kaya dapat marami pa mag-subscribe kay Chinkee Tan. Click, subscribe.
Thank you for watching. If you want to keep on growing and to stay inspired, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified. Always, Chink positive.